Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Real ResQ podcast. We're doing a live recording here at HAI Heli Expo 2024 at the Vertical booth. Shout out to our Vertical Helicast and that whole crew and Vertical Magazine. These guys have done an amazing job with us. So I've got a special treat with me. It's Mr. Stef Maier from episode 14. What's up, dude?
Not much, man. How are you?
Dude, I'm awesome. You're kicking here with SR3 Rescue Concepts.
Absolutely.
You guys got a booth down there, and it's been sick. And what's cool about it is you got, you got Rob Monday, you got Dave Callan, you got Lenny Cunningham.
Yeah.
Right next door, you've got
Tyler and Sean.
So Tyler was on the podcast. We got 5 guys down there that have been on this podcast.
Oh, yeah, I told you, man. We should do a class reunion picture. Get everybody there like a high school yearbook.
Dude, sick. I love it. Now, the reason I've asked you to come back on is because, interestingly enough, you've made rules. And they're unofficial rules.
Oh, they're about to be official now.
But it's about this podcast, and it was kind of was it last year or the year before?
I think it was last year that I really started promoting the rules of the podcast. But I've been working on them for a while. There's really only right now. There's like rule number 1, and that's it.
It really, and it benefits who?
Mostly me. That's the way it works.
So we needed to get it recorded and just dropped.
Well, I need people to know when they come on the podcast, there's a certain expectation, and I need them to know what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, because I don't
want me to just tell them what it is?
Yeah. What is this? What is this rule that you have? How does this
Rule
work?
number 1. So, modeled after the rules of rescue that you and Lenny have out there that I try to live by and follow all the time. I came up with my own rules.
Okay.
So it's the rules of the podcast.
Okay.
There's rule number 1. Whatever episode you are, 14, just in case anybody forgot, that everyone who came before you and laid the groundwork can ask you for a beer once per gathering, and you are obligated to purchase them a beer because their number is lower than yours.
Okay.
Now, everyone after you, you're allowed to go ask them for a beer. And they're required to give you a beer once per gathering. You can't take advantage. I can't make you buy me beer all night long or the beverage of your choice. But that's really the rules. Then there was some debate about multiple episodes and if one trumps the other. And we're going to keep it really simple. Your first episode versus my first episode. Wherever we fall on that spectrum, that's the rule.
That's the rule.
And now it's official.
Okay, now it's official. So the way I gather this is like I'm number 1.
Yes.
I need a beer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Hang on a second. No problem. That's how it works.
All right, that's how it works.
That's how it works.
Let's go. I don't know. Where's Rob Monday? Where's he in it?
He's episode 8, maybe?
Okay, so he's before you.
Yeah, so I would owe Rob a beer.
Oh, and now how often does this happen? Like, I don't even know. Is this like an annual thing? Is this like a...
yeah, once per gathering kind of. Usually when we're in a spot where there's a number of episodes together. So,
because I can see people taking advantage of this, just so you know. Like
me.
To benefit?
Me.
Okay.
At the end of the day, there's only 13 people in front of me.
That's right.
Well, there's probably a little more than that because there's some double people episodes because I think Callan was on with Thayer, right? Yep. So I would technically owe each of them half a beer. So.
Oh, it's a half a beer.
Well, again, remember the rules are built to benefit episode 14. The rules aren't built for anybody else.
Oh,
they're 100% made for me. So, I'll buy them each half a pint.
All right.
No problem.
Got it. So that means that from episode 14, so we just released episode 172.
Yeah.
So everybody after episode 14.
I'm surprised you haven't been giving them this disclaimer when they come on.
I didn't know.
Well,
I didn't know the full rules. This is why I have to have you on. We got to make the full rules. We got to disclaim.
Well, so far that's the rule.
That's the rule. Okay. So there's only one rule.
Well, I guess there's technically 2 because there's the one rule that says the previous episodes you're required to purchase a beer. Episodes after you're required to give them a beer, or they're required to give you a beer. And then the rule about multiple episodes. So I guess there's technically 2 rules.
Okay.
It's a fluid situation, though. I like to add rules here and there.
All right, so are other people allowed to add their own rules?
Well, is the owner of the rule, as the judge advocate, I could veto their rules. But yes, absolutely. Somebody could submit a rule, like all the other, would you say, 172 episodes now?
Yes.
They're all welcome to submit to me their request for a rule change.
Okay. And everything's got to go
every
through
year at a large gathering here, like Heli Expo, we'll sit down and we will debate what rules. Cause it's like, every year in sports they change the rules. So we'll sit down and talk about the rules and see if we're going to adopt a rule. Maybe we'll get rid of a rule. Probably not. At least rule number 1, but some of the others, we get rid of some stuff.
Oh, bro, that's awesome.
It's just been a while. We've been talking about it for a long time. I was like, I got rules about the podcast.
Stef, thank you so much.
I love having you here.
On, dude. This is awesome.
It's good to see you again, man.
You too, man.
Always. Love the show. Love the episodes. It's been great.
It's good. It's good. Right. This is like our annual get-together, too.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like a class reunion.
Yeah.
It's for multiple different things.
Right? Totally. It's awesome. Well, thanks, dude.
Yeah,
I appreciate
anytime.
it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
we're pulling chocks.
No, we are out of here.
I thought we were pulling chocks.
Okay, we're pulling chocks.
And we're out of here.
Okay, I like it. Later, dude.
Later, man.